Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, you already know what it is. So today is a pretty exciting day. I just got off from doing like a little side job. Y'all see I got my little boots on and all that stuff. But we are actually on the way to go pick up a new generator that I ordered. And I'm excited because I never thought I'd be able. So I'm starting to upgrade equipment and all that stuff. Now that I figure out where I want to be price wise and what I can charge that I'm happy with, I want to start upgrading my equipment. So this is the first big step of upgrading my generator. My generator plays a big part in my detailing business because it makes things so much more convenient for me. And the one I got, I'm gonna show y'all once I get it. I'm gonna unbox it, all that good stuff. I just gotta go pick it up right quick. Well, at the moment, however you say that saying, there we go. There we go. Yes, sir. Purchase a new generator for the detailing business. And with this generator, I should be able to go a little faster. Being that it should. I'm gonna explain to y'all, show y'all what I had and why I upgraded. And just kind of, I'm gonna, start setting it up and everything. First, I gotta open it up. Don't do what I'm doing. Always cut away from yourself. So this generator, I think you do have to do like oil changes on the generator, because I think you got to put oil in it, and I don't think it comes with oil. Here's the instruction manual. Let's see what we got. It's a small 2-set. Yeah, very small. Got a screwdriver, a little wrench, and I don't really know what this for, but it's a little little small 2-set. We got a funnel, probably for the oil. Hold up. All over that. All right, here's the actual generator right here. So let me try to take this out. Well, maybe I can take it out. Oh, it's not that heavy, y'all. It maybe weigh about, I want to say about 40 pounds. I gotta figure out what type of how many gallons of gas it takes, but feels like good sturdy stuff. So it is a pull. You do have to pull it to start it, all that, Oh dang. So this is just a quick start guide, and we're gonna read the instructions to make sure we we do everything right, because you do have to put oil and stuff in here, and it doesn't come with oil. So I have to go and get some oil real quick. It ain't nothing too crazy. I feel like I won't have like 10 million things plugged in at one time. All right, before I open this up, it's my favorite part. Oh boy, that light in there. All right, let's talk about it. When you have a kid, you find, random things in your toolbox. Just some lettuce, socks, and whatever else Ella had. So what I gotta do first is I have to put in the oil for the for this generator. So this does require like a bunch more maintenance than the tailgater does. Luckily the book does come with the instructions do come with like, so first of all, it shows you what everything is, obviously right here, and then it says preparation, and then it goes to show you what type of oil you need or recommend. There's 3 different types of oil it recommends. If you are in temperatures above 40, it recommends 30W. If you're in temperatures between 0 to 40, it recommends 10W30. and then all temperature ranges to 5W30. So we gonna go with the 5W30 synthetic because that's Texas for you. This is one thing about the tailgater is I had to mix the gas with 2-cycle oil and then a fuel stabilizer and the gas. So I had to go buy 2-cycle oil and the fuel stabilizer, which I know I could have bought together, but I had to mix the gas. And if you don't mix it, if you put just straight gas in here, it'll mess it up. Trust me, I know from experience. You have to mix it, and you have to mix it right. You have to put some fuel stabilizer in it. It won't, or you'll start running all kind of nasty. It wasn't until I started mixing it right, it started running right. So the reason why I switched from the tailgater is because the tailgater, like I said earlier, is only 900 watts. This is 2000. I should be able to power two things at the same time, like the steamer and the vacuum. That's what I'm hoping. If not, fine, I can still power something and have my stuff charging. Have my stuff charging like for the drill and everything on one of the plugs. And then the vacuum probably will have a little bit more power because the vacuum was actually overdoing this. I don't know how this lasted so long, but it did. I actually still have a 2-year warranty on it, and this still works perfectly fine. I'm still going to be using it here and there in case something happens to this one. All right, there's a lot more to starting it than this one. This one, all you got to do is I guess it's the same thing except different buttons. You put this one in the start position, click it on, pull. Once it turns on, it'll run a little bit, and then it starts to idle a little crazy. You put it on the run position, or you can put it right here, but I always had it turned all the way up. That's simple. This one still got gas. This one, you have to come right here. This is the fuel, I guess the vapor, the release valve. You click it, it has an on, it has an off and on, put it on. You turn this button right here, which is this is the same thing as this to say that it's on. You pull the choke out, and then from there it says you just pull it. And then you also have to turn off eco mode. So we're gonna go ahead and start this thing for the first time and see what it sounds like. So I don't know how hard. Turn my phone on here. I can put it in eco mode. So that's eco mode. It's idling real low. And then what it does is if I turn something on, you'll hike up the RPM or whatever. You'll hike it up so it can run. Let's put it in eco mode. I'll let it run for a little while, and then I'm gonna go get something to plug it in. This thing is actually pretty quiet. It is way quieter than it's way quieter than this, I'll tell you that. But let me go get something to plug in. All right, so this is it with the vacuum. For a quick second it said overload. So when you put it in eco mode, it's actually not as loud. It's not really loud, to be honest. It's enough to like sit here and have a conversation without having to like kind of scream and shout. Because when we have this one on and me and Valerie are trying to communicate with each other and we right there by it, we kind of got to talk loud. And like right now, I'm not even talking that loud, to be honest. So I already put this on here. I put the vacuum on here. I mean the shampoo machine on here, and it works perfectly fine. The problem I was having with the tailgater is once I shut the water off and the vacuum was on, it wouldn't let me shut the water back. It wouldn't let me put it back on. I have to turn the vacuum off, then put the water on, and then from there I can turn the vacuum back on. So on this one is letting me turn the vacuum on and off with no problems at all. So what I'm about to try to do next, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see what happens when I plug that steamer in and I plug the vacuum in, if it's gonna shut off. Now it should warm the steamer up faster than what the tailgater was doing, but We about to see if it'll. So it does. That sound like it's struggling a little bit. So I got the steamer. The steamer's plugged in. Let's see what it do whenever I plug this vacuum in. Let's see if it's gonna kick off. All right, so this is doing. It won't run. I would have to get a big one, like a 3500, to run the steamer at the same time as the vacuum. But what I did notice, it did warm that thing up like pretty quick. I set a timer for 15 minutes. It was already pushing steam out at 14 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I need to let this steamer, I'm about to let it cool down, let the steamer cool down, and then I'm gonna fill it up with water to the top, fill it all the way to the top, and see how long it takes to warm this up, because this was taking 10-15 minutes sometimes just to warm this up. And if it's gonna take like 5 minutes to warm the steamer up, that's perfect for me. That I'm happy with it. So it's worth the purchase. You can have stuff charging, little things charging while you running all the other equipment. And I'm never really running two things at the same time, honestly. What I need to do is put this on, turn this on, and turn that on, and see what it does if I run these two at the same time. But rarely do I have a reason to run any of this equipment all at the same time, except for the steamer to warm it up to be ready to start steaming. But I mean, if it's not gonna take that long, then that's cool with me. So I'm gonna go eat right quick, let that cool down. Once that cool down, fill it up with water, let this cool down some. Another good thing that I noticed about this one versus the tailgater is this one leaves off a very like a odor from the gas. I guess it's from mixing the oil and the gas. And if you're standing by where the exhaust is at, it will make your eyes cry. This one is pretty clean. I mean, obviously it smells like gas, smells like a lawnmower or whatever, but it's not as bad as the tailgater. The tailgater is an awesome generator. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. This is an awesome generator. Like for $100, you can't beat what you could buy this for $100 and make your money back on the first detail probably. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll be right back. It's really worth buying it, and I'll know then once I start doing the detail. To me, I already feel like it was worth buying, because just having this barely putting out power, which the running watts for this is 900. That's the peak. That's what I think it peaks at 900. So you can see it has low wattage stuff like battery charger, power equipment, mini refrigerator, stuff like that at 600-700. This is 2000, 1700 I think is the max or something like that. But I'll have more information on it in another video, y'all. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.